Alright, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So last night, we obviously had this guy in the data download. I was waiting for, Global to get their data download. JP got theirs first by quite a bit, and I just didn't get around to looking at this guy last night. I still honestly haven't looked at him. What I will say, just broadly about this Golden Week in general, I think he sucks. I really need to see him in game. I hate his design though. I don't get why he just. I mean, you run this guy's team, you're just killing yourself. Like it's just this, like he he loses 5% HP per super. He gets super 4 times a turn if you have hidden potential, and you're running two of them, and that's like, come on. And I know this guy had the HP shit in his, I forget what the value is exactly, but I know he lost HP on Super. So, like, what are we doing? I mean, it's just, he needed some way to regen HP, I think. So, I'll wait to see how he is in game. I think he's going to be good, but I would not say he's up to, like, Golden Week standards. Although, that being said, Hit looks insane to me. And also, I need Hit because of that stupid-ass Super Bosses mission. So, I'm definitely going to be summoning for Hit, even though I'm really disappointed this isn't Daima. If Daima isn't Tanabata, listen. They better not do that shit. That's what I'll say. It better be Tanabata. Okay, without further ado, though, let's jump in. See what we got here. I imagine this will probably be shorter. Just one character. Probably not too much because it's super easy. And then we'll do the Calcs after. So let's see what we got here. So with super easy A's, the leader skill and the super don't change. So I mean, this is a pretty good effect right here. This is not. But he's a stacker, so maybe if he got a decent amount of additionals, he could be pretty crazy. Okay. Basic effects, 2 key, 259% attack and defense. High chance of performing a critical hit. As the third attacker in a turn. Damage reduction rate, 40% up. Launch additional super attack. Okay, that's pretty good. When attacking, 159% attack. Attack and chance of performing a critical hit, 20% up when HP is 77% or less. Attack and chance of performing a critical hit, 30% up when HP is 59% or less. Oh, okay. When receiving an attack, defense 159%. Defense and damage reduction rate 20% up when HP is 77% or less. Defense and damage reduction rate 30% up when HP is 59% or less. Oh, wait. Oh. That's intriguing. Hold on. Starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle, 159% attack, performs critical hit. Is that... How is this working? Is it saying these buffs are once? Okay. I'm pretty sure the crit is once only, but is the attack permanent? I don't know. I'm actually not sure how that will work. I mean, it says once only, but I mean, it says stuff like that for buffs you get too. So I don't know how that's actually going to work. I'm gonna presume maybe it's just like a one-turn thing. Because, I mean, what would the point of him... Well, I mean, it's Dokkan design, so... Maybe I shouldn't think too logically. I was gonna say, what's the point of him getting guaranteed crit when he can already have... I mean, guaranteed crit, so... It is Dokkan, though. I mean, we just had Super Gogeta, who, as good as he is, had, guard and guard, so... When there is a super class enemy, all allies attack and defense 40%. When there's an extreme class enemy... Oh, all allies attack and defense 40% for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Oh, wow, he's... Okay. Interesting. So... Now, there's a big problem with this. He gets a guaranteed super for being slot 3. He has his base super. You could have a hidden potential super, so he could lose 15% HP in a turn. Both of your Kaioken Goku leads can lose 15 to 20% HP in a turn. And you're floating this guy, but like just let's say you have Super Easy A Kaioken Goku on your first rotation slot 3. You have the new Kaioken Goku slot 1, and you have the other Kaioken Goku on the other rotation, right? I mean, think about it this way: you get the max amount of supers possible. That's 20% HP gone, 15% HP gone, 20% HP gone. 55% HP of your HP pool just gone from attacks that you do to yourself. Like, are we for real? And I've seen some of the numbers that people have like posted or whatever about Kaioken Goku, the Dokkan Fest. Like the attack, like he's not hitting that hard, and what I'm seeing here, I mean, I don't for like what he's doing. Like, I get it if what they want to do with Kaioken like Goku characters is like they're like, okay, every Kaioken Goku should lose HP, but it's like a glass cannon sort of thing. Like I'm more of a defensive player, right? I'm not a big like glass cannon guy, but like there is real value in having glass cannons. Yeah, I mean it's not there is as long as it's not like they just fucking incinerate to normals. Like there is real value in glass cannon type characters. I don't like I like him, but it's in a vacuum. He looks good in a vacuum to me because I'm considering the team you're going to be running him on. You're going to lose all of that HP. You're going to have, at the very least, you're going to like have this up, right? And at the very least, this up. I'm very confident about that. I think it's very probable you'll have the second line up too for both of those. So I mean, if you have 90% damage reduction, I mean that goes places. And he's going to be pretty tanky. I mean, he has a lot of defense here. I mean, this is 259% defense. This is, I mean, you're having 40% here because this affects him. It doesn't exclude himself. They've done that on some of the super easy A's, but not him. So he buffs himself with his defense. We have 159% here. If you have this is another 50% defense. He's getting 159% phase 2. Like, he is going to be pretty tanky, I think. I'm going to need to see the Calcs, but I actually like him. I think he has value. I'm concerned about how it's gonna work. I don't know. Let me, you know what? Let me do this. Well, let's can't you use like a leader skill sort of function on here? Let's duplicate and duplicate one more time. So I need to see something real quick. Goku is leading Rep 7 full power, and then it's tournament participant superhero. Can't you do like a leader skill thing? Okay, sorry about that. I had to cut away briefly. What I'm trying to see here, and we can remove the extra categories in just a moment. Is there like a character that really stands out as like an HP regen? Like, we'll be fine even though we're losing this shit ton amount of HP because we have someone who's gonna heal it all. Like that's the type of character we need. Is that here? I don't see it. The thing is, when you have someone like, for example, like a defense stacker, how much HP you regen from orbs does directly like benefit from what your raw defensive start of turn stat is. But I don't see anyone here that's really standing out to me with a shit ton of defense that you're going to be wanting to run. Also, by the way, I mean, I really think, like, you notice Kefla's on it. Or is the tech Kefla on it? Yeah, okay, there she is. She's obviously going to easy. She's on the banner art for hit. They're not very subtle. I don't think they try to be. She's obviously going to easy A. I would be very surprised. The one character that stands out to me from both these leader skills that, you know, that's on both their like 220s is Kefla. And she definitely needs a new character. I think a yellow coin LR, especially with how they're handling them now, is perfectly fine for her. So I would hope that the part 2 LR is going to be Kefla. I think that'd be really good. Especially because it looks like we're getting some like Universe 6 missions I saw from like the data. So they definitely got to buff up the team more. But that being said, like, maybe their EZA will be really good, or maybe the Kefla will be really good for like regenerating HP. But otherwise, like, let me remove all here. Can we do that? Is that I don't really mess around with this feature, I'm not gonna lie. Is there a way I can just not Reddits, please? Okay, there we go. Are we good? Can I search? Did I remove it? I don't know. I don't really use this feature that much. I was trying to see if we could just get the no, it switched to fucking okay. Representative and hold on. Oh my god. Add category. I don't really use this that much. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here now. Did it change at all? I don't know if it changed at all. God damn it. Okay, well, I was trying to pull up just in general full power and representative universe 7 to see if there's anything that stood out there, but I think it does get the point across that even just like on the 220 specifically, there's no one that really stands out that's regenerating a lot of HP. That does make me pretty concerned about the team. I don't know. I think in a vacuum, this guy's good, but I'll have to see in game, right? It's just going to be a lot of HP loss. So I'm just going to chalk it up to we'll see. That being said, though, I am actually going to cut away one more time here. We're going to get to doing the sort of defense calcs. We'll see just how crazy he gets. I think he's going to look really good, especially when you have like these up. But it just, I think it might be, he's really good in a vacuum, but once again, I will want to try him out in game. It's just a lot of HP loss. I don't, it's hard to look past all that HP loss, like just self-inflicted damage. Like, unless, like part 2 LR is going to need to be, like, Kefla, who has HP restrictions, who is like massively raising attack and shit, like that's the one like sort of scenario where I'm like, okay, well this is actually had a master plan, right? But I don't know. I sincerely doubt it. But yeah, we're gonna cut away. We'll be back. All right. So we are back. We'll try and make this bit real quick. I mean, there's not too much to see. With a lot of these super easy, although this is a good effect, see, is stacking. Well, this is a good effect. This is not a good effect. I suppose with this passive, but I don't know. Point being, these super easy do not raise defense on. Well, most of them, I at least, aren't raising defense on their super attack, which is pretty rough. Because it does lead to a scenario where, I mean, like, this phase is just completely empty with super effect phase, which means we have this. Now, what does this mean? He's gimmick. He's gimmicky. This is what I was talking about with the vacuum. If you're running him, on the Kaioken Goku team, right? And you get this is pretty rough. You like need to at least be below here, I think. Like this is the threshold you need to be at, bare minimum. I don't think that saves you. Because I mean, at this point, he only has 60% damage reduction, right? Which I suppose will be fine against normals, but you're still dead to a super, 100%. Now here, you actually, I mean, he's got like 1,000,000 defense. Well, 926,000, which isn't that impressive, but you do have to keep in mind. I mean, he does have the funny little ability of 90% damage reduction, right? When you have 90% damage reduction, that does things. He can live super. I'm pretty confident at this point, but it's listen, it's rough, right? He's interesting, but I don't know like how good interesting is going to be. I think he's good in a vacuum though. I stand by that statement. If you are in the 59% or below sort of range, he is good. I'm fairly confident that he is good in that sort of state, but I worry about how that's actually going to work in action. I'm definitely intrigued to try this guy out. Someone like Super Easy A Vegeta, I don't really think I tried. I didn't really care to try him. He just seemed kind of ass. This guy, he seems like he can do some things, but it's like gimmicky. It's gimmicky. I think he can be good though. I mean, the thing, like, if they were gonna do this shit, like, why doesn't this guy have like a bunch of HP gated? Like, he only gets attack when HP is less, and that's only like one portion. Like, why doesn't this guy have, you know, anything like that guy? Like, what's the deal here? Because this Kaioken Goku is definitely going to be a huge help for helping this guy be low enough on HP where he will be very tanky, if not practically immortal, depending on... I mean, you're going to be under this, because you got to think. I mean, this guy has 2, potentially 3 supers, so 15% HP. And this guy, I mean, you have, your base super, you have this super, right? You have this super, right? You get an additional super from hidden potential. Like, he can lose 15 to 20% a turn as well. So, I mean, you are going to, if you have them both in this like starting rotation, you can easily have them both get this guy to this. He can easily be under 77% first turn. I don't know about this portion first turn, but it's like, it's so, I don't know. I just find myself a bit frustrated with this. We'll have to see what the Part 2 LR does, but the fact that the banner units also look pretty ass. I mean, this Golden Week so far looks like a miss. I mean, it's just practically like a monthly celebration to me. Like just a random filler Dokkan Fest. Like, Hit looks really good. I really like Hit. I don't know what I'm intrigued to try this guy. But what I think is going to happen in action is you're going to use him, and you're going to, Ginyu yourself, damage yourself enough to the point where you're, at where you want to be, but then someone else is just going to die because you don't have the HP to take these attacks. It's just kind of terrible design. Like, if they're both shooting out like some 50 fucking mil attack stats for being under this HP threshold, I mean, that's something. That's interesting. I mean, like a high risk, high reward sort of playstyle. There is real value in that. Like I was saying earlier with class cannons, there is real value in being able to play around with being low HP, but you also incinerate the boss. But I don't think that's what's going to happen here. I think it's just going to be your low HP, and you do normal damage, like on average damage to the boss. Like, it's, I don't know. We'll see how he works in game. But yeah. Good in a vacuum. Not sure about how in action. But we'll end this here. Thank you all for watching. Here, let me just show this again real quick. I mean, there's not too much to look at here, but just have this on the end screen if anyone wants to pause or something. I don't know. It's interesting. I kind of don't want them to do Kaioken Goku characters anymore if this is how they're going to keep treating them. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.